What's up, y'all? It's your supposed that's the most traditional movie in that video. WRMZ movies that are not romantic be like, all right. At times like this, I really just don't be caring for love. To be honest with you, like the only thing I really care about personally, myself, money, family, and the small circle of friends I got, bro. Low key, that's all I really care about. Anything else, I don't care for relationships. I don't. I mean, what it what it what is a relationship gonna help me with in the long benefit in the long run? Stress, worrying, heartbreak, and depression. If I stay to myself, then I have to worry about what my significant others doing. Something. And I could go mess with anybody and don't have a mutual relationship with them. They could just be something, a title to it. Not a relationship title, but just a title. But in general, though, I'm not worried about that. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We is on the road to 500. Y'all been liking and subscribing and commenting. Shout out to all the people that been commenting, liking. I mean, hey, you're doing your big one. I salute that. I salute y'all. We is halfway there. Y'all know we is halfway there to hit. We hitting this 500 goal. Y'all know that? Y'all can see it. Y'all can see what I'm talking about? Nope. Y'all see that? Right there. Just know it's a piece of paper. Hold on, let me fix this camera right. But there's no, bro. We is halfway there. Like, to 500. Dog. If we hit 500 before my birthday, hey, I mean, that would be a dream, though. Hitting 500 subscribers before my birthday. My job, my birthday, April 26th. I'm going to be big 21. Like, big 21. Not going to hold you. A big 2-1. So don't call me, oh my God, he owned. No, I'm not Unc. I'm young just like y'all. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow our social media gonna pop on the screen. If you're new to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe, man. You know, help me help you in the long run. Cause who knows, man? Who knows? When eventually, if I get 1,000 subscribers, I might do a giveaway on a new console or anything, bro. Might do a raffle pick. Who knows? You just never know what I'll do. Who knows? I might just bless you with a cash out. You just never know. You know, you never know what I might do. I pull up to your city and give you some Jordans. The kids that ain't never got Jordans or any shoes you want. Who knows? You know, if you spot me, I'll buy you some shoes. Okay, that's how I'm feeling. I low key. If you ever catch me in the shoe store and you ain't got like too much people, it's like you and a few friends. I'll buy y'all some shoes and stuff like that. You know, you do your little TikTok video. We could, you know, if you want to be a content creator, you can interview me and stuff like that. Have fun and all that other stuff, you know. Just getting y'all some ideas so later down the line, you know. But yeah, let's get it.
What are the things that people want most in life? Maybe they want happiness or beauty, or if you're me, you know I want
Happiness, I mean, that's the only thing you really want. You really need. I don't think you really need love like that. To be honest with you, as long as you happy in life and the man above is waking you up every single day, that should be the most happiest thing you do in life. I'm not gonna hold you, because he never gave up on you in anything and any chances of this lifestyle we live in. You know. But in general, though, you know, you live and learn in life, and you just keep growing. You know, your mistakes be wrong. Some mistakes wrong. Some mistakes right. Just know you ain't right in all the arguments. Females, my niggas, We ain't, all of us ain't right in arguments. Everything don't have to do with shooting and throwing hands. Why we can't just sit down on the couch and talk to each other like former people? Y'all ain't ready for that conversation though. But anyways, yeah, I don't think I need love. So yeah.
That cheddar bacon cheese. But no,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen, all of these things do not take the #1 spot because that spot belongs to love. Everyone wants a little loving, and I can't be mad at the film industry.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you really don't, son. It's just certain people, you don't know. Some people you would like want love from them and they don't want love from you. But who knows? You know, tables might return. Like, you know, like a boomerang.
For capitalizing on this feeling. However, what I can be mad at is the fact that these movies have lied to you and I. That's right, movies that are not romantic, hidden under all of the sweet dialogue and the touchy-feely endings and the final smooches that fill most people's heart with love and joy only fills me with hatred. It is my job to speak upon these lies. So next time you decide to watch a romance movie, you think twice about how much you wish that were you. Don't waste any more time. I hate wasting time.
Subscribe, please.
Kiss me, fat boy.
I love this man.
Boy, WRMZ, I don't know what you got going on, man. I don't know if this hit your TikTok line at the same time. It might hit. But I mean, hey. That it really, this I ain't gonna hold you. You if you know this movie, just know she's in the wrong. She's in the wrong. Dude got his heart broken. That's somebody just summing it up like that, bro. And she turned around and trying to come back and talk to dude. Just after they get done, and she end up saying, "Oh, I don't got feelings for you no more." Like, come on now.
I said I love this man.
I would go so far as to say that 500 Days of Summer is just a full-blown horror movie for both sides because starting out looking directly on a title card is never a good sign. This takes us to day 488 where we see Tom and Summer on a bench. They got smiles and deep stares and a juicy ring on her finger. This gets interrupted as we launch all the way back to day 1 and we are introduced to Tom. Since Tommy was a little boy, he has dreamed about meeting the one. And on the other note, Summer, who was on the other side of this thought due to her parents, she hates love. And the only thing that she likes is her hair and her feelings of emptiness. So when they meet, it's love at first sight, right?
Yeah, dude, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know what type of females. I don't know. You know, nowadays they really do got females like that. They'll have multiple dudes out here, multiple, and you'll be that one guy that just trying to treat her right, but she'll rather go ahead and be, you know the word? I'm not gonna say it, but hey, she'd rather be an outside girl than an inside girl. And ain't nothing wrong being an inside girl, but in general, ain't nothing wrong being an outside girl. But in general, if you know you're an outside girl, don't try to holler at somebody that's trying to have you inside the house, chilling, laid up, watching movies, going to Target on a nice good Sunday, or freaking who knows, bro. Like, don't do that, bro. If you know you're an outside girl, you like to talk about we outside. Y'all know what y'all girls be doing. Talk about clocking and all that. Shoot, must be talking about clocking in to work.
Even the narrator knows this movie's some bullshit.
But you should know up front, this is not a love story.
Now look here, you snag mouth motherfucker.
This launches us to day 290, where this girl is riding her bike chachino to Dr. Reed's and this dude's apartment. We see that.
Nah, bro, I ain't lying to you. Riding the bike. Now look, it be seeming like, look, I ain't gonna hold you. And I'm talking so much, but it's my channel though. I can't talk, but you don't bash the other dudes. You don't bash your own people that you watch. All right, man. Okay, just making sure though. But listen to me out.
90, where
Riding the bike right here, I ain't gonna hold you. You gotta be built for building a bike. And I know what y'all saying. Would you crispy? What you mean I gotta be built like a bike? Built like you gotta build in shape for a bike. And that depends. You gotta pedal, 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 pedal. You gotta be in shape to build it. You just can't be no slouchy dude. Slouchy dude ain't been working out for how long? Ain't running, did nothing. Just can't be pedaling the bike thinking you ain't gonna stop mid halfway to your destination. Cause I ain't saying that's neat, but it's some times I stop.
This girl is riding her bike Chachino to Dr. Reed's and this dude's apartment. We see that this group of individuals are there to support Tom, who's not feeling the best, and doing his best to share his pain with plates. We learn a few things in this interaction. First, Rachel and Tom are siblings, and second, Tom is upset with Summer, of course. Tom explains that things were going so well with the long walks and the vinyl dates and the whole shebang, you know, until Summer randomly wants to break it off. She thinks that all they do is argue, and he thinks that shit is all sunshine and rainbows, clearly mistaken as she compares their relationship to a couple that stabbed one another. Summer explains that she is the one who's
Stab. Yo, I ain't lying to you. If we get to a point of relationship, y'all you get to trying to grab things and stab me with it, not gonna hold you. I am putting a restraining order on you, and you would not be able to see no nothing. And don't even let us have kids. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm straight about to go to court. I'm gonna have proof of evidence of you stabbing. I promise you, you ain't gonna never see the kids in the light of day.
most likely to stab Tom, which is like, come on, Tom, get the fuck out of. Tom bounces, he gets called her best friend, and the group council decides that he just needs to get over it, which is the correct answer. But Tommy Boy really wants this particular fish and wants to get her back. This takes us all the way back to day one, where a depressed-looking Tom first lays his eyes on Summer, and the narrator absolutely glazes the fuck out of Summer for like 2 whole minutes. On day 3, Tom and Mackenzie are gossiping about which type of girl Summer is, and Tom decides that he doesn't even care about her, and we all know that that's cap. So later on the elevator bars, as Tom is listening to music, Summer says he has a great taste in music, and from that point on, Tom is caught like a fish on a hook. At a company engagement party, Tom uses this opportunity to chat Summer up. They talk about their dreams and their lives and just a little bit of their past.
You used to call me anal girl.
A large jump to a day 150.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Well, what type of nickname is that? Yeah, you look, I ain't had no freaking drink in my mouth, bro. Hold on, bro. Nah, bro. Ain't no way, son. I don't know what type of name y'all got going on. Hey, man, that's y'all, you know, your love life, but ain't no way I'm calling no girl that, bro.
And Thomas must have lost his damn mind because he's already in love with Summer. I mean, we were just on day 8. Tom needs to slow his ass down. Like the narrator, Tom is steadily glazing Summer, much to Spencer Reed's distaste, and his sisters, and his friends. I mean, obviously something is wrong because back on day 22, Tom states that it's officially over with Summer. Do you see the problem here, my brethrens? This is too all over the place. Tom is borderline delusional. Summer is saying to his face that A, she doesn't want to be anyone's girlfriend. B, she doesn't believe in love. And C, just wants to have fun while they can. While Tom believes in soulmates and love
and be wondering why, I ain't lying to you, some females be wondering why they be trying to have fun and be all wild about, and they be wondering sometimes when they come back from that trip, they, you know, yeah, you know what happened at Houston spring break? Yeah. Just know. You don't want to deal with them type of things. It ain't that easy to get rid of you. Shoot. Do your research.
When you feel it. Okay, listen. This dude, Tom, literally needs to find anyone else. And Summer is low-key cruel for even pursuing anything with Tom because they both know how each other feel. Tom is a lover boy and Summer is not. So each of them is to blame for what comes next. Tom sings his heart out. Mackenzie spills the beans about Tom's feelings towards Summer. And later at work, We're making out at the copy machine. Someone please call HR. As they're making out in public, Summer states that she's not looking for anything serious, to which Tom agrees. And this is a big mistake, but I have to say, to pretend to be husband and wife in IKEA, then jumping to I'm not looking for anything serious, that's a little misleading. Anyways, they get
Just
down.
knowing like mixed signs and stuff like that, bro. Like not even mixed signal, but mixed signs and stuff like that. 1 minute you love to do, and 1 other minute you don't love to do. Like the choice is yours. Pick a side. Like golly, yeah, you gotta pick a side. Shoot, bro. You gonna be with him or not be with him? You gonna be an outside girl or you gonna be an inside girl? Golly.
Down to business. Tom is feeling the bee's knees. Han Solo is here for some reason, and the whole town is celebrating with Tommy Boy. This good time is interrupted by day 303, where Tom gets a message from Summer asking him if he's ready to be friends. We once again jump through the happy days of Tom and Summer, and this is when everything changes. At Summer's house, to which no one else has been invited to before, things start looking really golden for Tom. But this is not a happy tale. Tom is getting antsy-pantsy, asking Summer what are they, but she kind of just glosses over that. This is when this dude starts hitting on Summer right in front of Tom, and a mistake this was. Summer does not appreciate this sense of protection from Tom. She does not need his help.
I mean, shoot, man, that dude would have grabbed a snatch on you and you would have been yelling and screaming, then that'd be a different story. See, no, don't be trying to talk about you don't need nobody protection, but I'm let you go walk outside, go walk in the dark alleyway, or get a snatch up. You on your own with that one, and just know when you be messed up and we be having your funeral, and them people say, "How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good time to make us laugh." Like, nah, I want to see the rest of it. Just know. Females be thinking they tough because they got, you think you could throw them because you could whoop Jaquisha down the block. Jaquisha down the block, she ain't know how to throw them hands anyway. She just a shit dog. But if you mess with somebody, a dude who don't got no money, no benefits, I don't care if you a girl or not. Oh, you cook?
To defend herself, to which Tom is utterly surprised, and at this point, Tom makes a good point.
Kissing in the copy room, holding hands in IKEA, showers. Come on, friends my balls.
After all of this, and
That's like more friends and benefit right there. I'm not even gonna hold you. More than friends. You could then be girlfriend and boyfriend with all that. Put a point across. That boy Tom got the freaking sticky note with the freaking red tats with the red line lining it up. I see you, Tom.
in the late night, Summer comes to apologize and things seem to be back on track. Until day 314 where Tom is out there looking like Denji, where he is LARPing being a sad dude in movies. This dude Tom is so depressed that people at his work are noticing his behavior.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Fuck you, whore.
He embarrasses himself on nude dates, and while he's going to Millie's wedding, he runs into Summer on the train. Of course, Tom falls back down the Summer pipeline, and his expectations do not align with reality. Tom crashes out at his job, gets canned, and now he's at his all-time low. Rock bottom, if you will. But good things come from rock bottom because there's nowhere else to go but up. Tommy Boy locks in with his architectural dreams. Summer gets married to someone else, and they meet together again on that stupid ass bench.
So this would have lost me right here. So as soon as I would have saw the flyer, but no, this would have lost me right here. This would have lost me right here. Listen. This is the flyer. If this was the flyer to the thing, and it said her name and his name on it, and they talk about getting married, oh, we have no type of conversation to do after this. At this point in time of meeting, what do me and you have to talk about? You was married. You should not be talking to me. I am a single man. But ain't no way we sitting on this raggedy bench that been here since my great grandpa. and the birds and the bees. Like, golly. You got married. You got a ring. Like, nah, bro.
They talk about what happened and what ended everything, and Summer drops this hydrogen, atomic, nuclear, all of them, bomb on Tom.
I just woke up one day and I knew
Knew what?
what I was never sure of with you.
Later at a job
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God, bro. I ain't lying to you. Saying sometimes they be happy you think
interview,
about
he
that.
meets this woman, a woman named Autumn, and we learn that Tommy Boy has not learned his lesson from anything.
I just need a sound check. Just
Do you want? The classic, ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate propaganda of love romance movies. This one was on some straight bullshit. We start out on a sunny day and we got this dude reading a notebook to this woman where he tells the story of Noah and Allie. This brings us to a carnival where my boy Noah has his eye on this woman. I mean, the motherfucker straight staring at her. This leads us to Noah asking her for a dance, to which she says no.
Cigarette mouth. I don't know about that. I know she smelled nothing but cigarette in her mouth. That was his homeboy with a cigarette in his mouth. I don't know. Who was that?
I mean, the motherfucker straight staring at her. This leads us to Noah has his eye on this woman.
It's homeboy, cigarette mouth.
I mean, the motherfucker straight staring at her. This leads us to Noah asking her for a dance, to which she says no to, considering she's already with these two dudes. But Noah Chachino does not like that, so he interrupts their date by joining them on this moving Ferris wheel.
Yo, this is not low-key. This not even safe. Bro, I would even never got on this little raggedy Ferris wheel. Ain't no way. Where is the front piece? So if we fall forward, what is the possibility of us? We cannot sue these people or nothing like that. Ain't no way I'm riding something just like this. Nah. I don't care if she begged me talking about let's get on it. Now get on it. Wait. You ever saw Final Destination? Yeah, all right, just making sure.
And not just that, but he forces Allie to go on a date with him or else he's going to jump off said Ferris wheel. Already, this is odd. Is this not odd? Anyways, after this ordeal, Noah spots Allie walking down the street and once again pleads for them to go on a date, but he is met with another no. However, Allie didn't expect her friend to set her up. That's right, Noah and Allie find themselves on a double date with these two, who I forgot the name of. After the movie, Noah and Allie decide to walk home. They talk about who they are and what they want. They also lie down in the middle of the road, to which I hope something sinister comes their way, and I almost got my wish.
It's Willie and Nelly, and you know, none of them laying down on the ground. But come on now, you had a better chance of going laying on the grass, getting tore by the mosquitoes, dancing with the little freaking light up bugs and all that other stuff, than freaking standing on the middle of the road. Somebody freaking run over both of y'all. Now it's two cats in the same day. Like, nah, bro.
The night the two peeps were in love. Later, Allie meets Father Noah and the classic parent embarrassment goes down. At the beach, this motherfucker, Ryan Gosling, is always in that hat. I mean, he's always in that hat. He needs to take that off. Montages of young love go down and Allie's father, who's posted up, oh my goodness, wants to meet Noah. And at this meeting, we learn that Allie is moving away to New York, but everyone kind of brushes over that. Later, they go down to this rundown abandoned house where Noah wants to make it his dream house. Allie does indeed want a say in what this house looks like, and Noah promises to build her all of that shit. They try to get down and dirty on this nasty ass floor, but are interrupted by the homie Finn. Allie's parents went nuts and sent the police out to find her out of worry. But no harm, no foul, all right? Well, mom starts flaming the shit out of Noah, very loudly, I might add.
He is trash! Trash! Trash!
I'm like, what he say? Fuck me.
How you gonna say I'm trash? You just met me. It do be them parents that be hating. Always hating on the son or the freak, some like the boyfriend, the girlfriend, or the girlfriend on top of the girlfriend. Like, or the boyfriend on top of the boyfriend. However you rock this world, the world we living in. But man, like, ain't no way. Ain't no way your parents should be acting like this. You in love. You should be happy with your daughter. Put your little nod in, put your little 2 cents sometimes, but don't make the 2 cents look terrible. Like, you feel like you hate the parents? Nah. Don't do that.
Which makes you question, why did they even tell Noah to stick around for this part? The dad literally told them to sit down. Was this just so he could overhear the roasting session in the other room? Anyways, Noah takes his exit. Allie hates her parents, and now it's GG for this young relationship. Allie's parents decide it's time to hit the jet chachino, and Finn tells her that it's over. But Noah writes to her every day for an entire year. But of course, the mom hides these letters. So he books it to Atlanta, a war starts, Finn dies, and Allie falls in love with Cyclops? That's my goat. That's my goat. They get married, and for the remainder of the film, remember, Allie is getting married to Lon, aka Cyclops. Just keep that in check. Listen to this narrator.
Why, at the very moment she said yes, Noah's face came to her mind.
What the fuck did you say?
Noah comes back from the war, buys his dream house he's always wanted with the help of his father, and Noah sees Allie with Lon, so he puts balls to the walls work on that new house. His pop dies, Noah becomes a one-night stand demon, and Allie is getting ready to be married, but she sees Noah's picture in the newspaper and faints. Cyclops does everything he can to help her out because he's low-key a better dude than Noah, and Allie goes off to quote-unquote get away, and by that I mean she goes to see her summer fling. They eat dinner, read poetry, and she agrees to come back tomorrow morning. We learn that the two old people are indeed Noah and Allie, so I guess you can see how this movie ends. But Lon calls Allie to make sure everything is going okay, and she straight up lies to this dude's face. Next morning, Allie and Noah are out on the water, and it's just a whole day of fun, really, until it starts pouring. Of course, that iconic scene where Allie asks Noah why he didn't write her plays out, to which he responds, I wrote you.
Oh, wait. I saw this on TikTok, this part, but I ain't see the other part, though.
365 letters. I wrote you for an entire year. You know, all that bullshit. They say it's not over, that it's never been over, yada, yada, all the bullshit. They smooch and much, much more. She's getting married, by the way. Talking about some let's do it again. This girl, Allie, is having like an entire week away from her husband to cheat on him with Noah. Mom Chachino figures out where Allie is. Lon is now in the know, and we learn that the mom also had a summer fling type deal with one of the dudes from the lumberyard and still can't get over it to this day. We have a generational team right here. Noah and Allie have another classic argument, you know, the what do you want type thing. Cyclops and Allie talk about it. He's literally the nicest dude to ever exist in the history of mankind, but I suppose the heart wants what the heart wants. Old Allie finally remembers it's always been Noah, and all good things come to an end as we fade out as Noah and Allie sleep in each other's arms.
Holy Jesus in heaven.
I mean, that's something though.
This one is just straight up depressing. We start out looking at Jimothy Carey waking up, and it's not just any other day, it's Valentine's Day. And being this sad on Valentine's Day causes...
I ain't gonna hold you. I never did fuck with Valentine's Day, because I feel like Valentine's Day for me, saying it'd be the most depressing day for like me though. Low key, I'm not gonna hold you. Unless you got somebody you buy some and you getting some you're getting something for that night. Just know if you getting something that night, that's the only thing for Valentine's Day you'll get. You get something later on that night. At best. You ain't getting, as a dude, you're not getting nothing for Valentine's Day. At best, dude's supposed to provide the girl something. Now, unless you're a broke dude, then that could be that too, you know, but ain't no way. But in general, man, yeah, bro, just Valentine's Day ain't really for me. But I love to give people gifts. So, you know, this year I couldn't do it, but maybe next year. I hope next year I could be able to do it. Next year I could go buy somebody something for Valentine's Day. I might vlog it. Put on a little vlog channel.
Him to skip out on work chachino. As he's playing a little hooky, he meets this woman named Clementine, and they hit it off. You know, meet a stranger, spend the day with them, and
eventually cool. I'm gonna name one of my daughters Clementine.
Have drinks in her apartment. I mean, they jump right in. First day, they're calling each other to say goodnight, late night dates. It's really gung-ho. It feels like These two individuals have already met before. Elijah Wood is confused on what Joel is doing at Clementine's place, and we cut back to Joel in his apartment, where he is popping pills, being spied on, and not just that, but Clementine doesn't even remember who Joel is. My brethren just cannot believe it. He teleports back to his house, trying to figure out why Clementine would do that to him. This is when the homie Rob gives Joel the answer he's been looking for. Clementine has had Joel erased from her memory. This sends Joel to discover the truth about this mind erasing company, which he finds and questions the doc who did the procedure on Clementine. Joel doesn't take this news too well and decides he wants the procedure done as well.
Imagine females definitely have like a mind control thing to get a certain somebody out their mind, bro. Nah, low-key, that's gonna be crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I hope they never do this in the world, bro.
Which he successfully gets cleared for after telling the doctors about the memories he's had with Clementine. Joel starts traversing through his own mind, which causes him to tweak out a little bit, and this is when we see a very bad memory between Clementine and Joel Ciacchino. This is because Joel said some rather nasty things.
I assume you someone tonight. Isn't that how you get people to like you?
Yeah, damn.
But it's okay because she starts to disappear. This is when we learn that this dude Patrick, who's erasing Clementine from Joel's mind and vice versa, has now started dating Clementine. Are you still with me? I know, it's a little fucked up. We go through more memories like baby talk, and this is interrupted by the world erasing around him. Mary pulls up and starts ransacking Joel's cupboard for drinks. While these fools play around in Joel's apartment, my dude is going through super hell in his mind. This is when Patrick leaves Joel's procedure to go be with Clementine, and Joel clocks this shit in his own head. At Clementine's, she's freaking out and wants to get away. This motherfucker Patrick starts using the memory bank from Joel to please and calm Clementine down. And I hate this motherfucker. He's giving her his gifts. I need him to die. Joel starts having buyer's regret in his own head in the middle of the procedure and shouts for them to turn it off. But too little too late, my boy. Patrick bitch ass tries to steal Joel's flow, but Clementine knows. In an attempt to keep Clem inside of his mind, he takes her to a memory where she wasn't originally present, trying to hide her from the eraser, which actually ends up working for a little bit, but we can't say the same for Patrick because Clementine is not feeling great. The big boss Howard shows up to fix this mess, which he does by finding the memory where Joel is hiding. So Joel tries the same trick again and again and again, but it's just not good enough. On a side note, Mary and Howard randomly start having an affair, but I feel like that's a little bit unimportant right now at this current moment. Until it's revealed Mary has had the procedure done as well. This leads us to Joel enjoying his last memory with Clementine before she's gone for good. But if you remember so correctly, at the beginning of the movie, Joel and Clementine meet once again. And during this, they both get a tape in the mail. Tapes of their procedures. So, after hearing all of their history, they decide to try again. Overall, even if romance movies don't always meet up to expectation, it's okay to dream about love because what else is life really about? Well, you know, except for that moolah, baby, you know I'm all over it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know.
Damn. Oh yeah, enjoy the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media, pop on the screen. We use on the road to 500 in a month.